Hi guys, my name is Jessica. Welcome to Ellie Amongst Us. So today with us we have the BUSA President Justice.
How are you feeling today?
Cool. Yeah. I woke up cool.
You woke up cold.
hmm
You don't ask me how I'm doing.
How are you?
I'm fine now that you asked.
You're already shining now, so in my mind I was like, what's next?
Okay.
So Justice, the BUSA President. People see you as stern and strict. What do you have to say about that? What do you think?
Some moments I am stern and strict, but like I don't think that's the summary of my whole character. I think it just depends on the environment, the people you are with, and then what you are doing at the moment. So some people see me as stern and strict, but then I think people really, really close to me, they don't have the exact same perception of me being stern and strict. But I think being stern and strict is a good reputation for people to see you as.
So would you say like you're really, really close friends? Maybe they respect you as the president. Oh,
They don't respect me as the president, they respect me for myself.
okay.
I try to like keep that away with my relationship with my close friends because we were close friends before all of this president thing, so it shouldn't really define how our relationship should be going forward. So that's something I'm really, really careful about. People that they're approaching me because I am president, and then people that they've been there for me since day one. So I give those people more attention and more respect because those people know me before all of this, and they have a better overall sense of my character than every other person meeting me after the whole presidency thing.
Okay.
hmm
Why did you choose to run for president? I mean, there were
Wonderful.
other things.
Do you know the funny thing is that I didn't really choose to run for president. I think coming into Babcock, the very few people that know me when I came into my 100 level, it was something in my mind that, okay, one day I was going to run for president. But then when I ran for welfare director in BUSA and I got overwhelmed and I kind of saw that it wasn't really my kind of thing. I don't want to be the center of attention. So I told my colleagues at that time that I was not running anymore. That was 2 years ago. November 2 years ago, yeah. I made it public to my friends and colleagues. Oh, you know that thing I told you about running for president? It's no longer in my mind. I'm no longer interested. So I opted out. But then last year during the whole election period, I remember forms were sold. No one was running for president. So my friends and some people that know me very well, they are the ones that brought the idea to me again. Oh, you have to, there's no other person, you have to.
Okay.
And I was very skeptical because like I said, number one, I've removed my mind from this thing. I have an entirely different plan for myself going forward. That was at the end of my 300 level. So I had made a plan for my 400 level, how it's going to be, the kind of work I want to do outside school. Companies have given my signature and my word, that, okay, I had just 1 year in school, but during that 1 year, I can be like practicing as an intern so that by the time I'm done with school, I have full-time job here and there. So I've already committed myself into too many places. So to me, I didn't feel like I was ready to just change on my world overnight. But then some really close people kind of persuaded and persuaded and persuaded me till eventually I got the form and then everything was just very fast.
So if you could turn back time, do you think you would still run for president? Do you think it's too stressful?
Yes, it's too stressful, but if I could turn back time, I think I'll still run for president.
Okay, that's nice. So as a whole now,
hmm
be honest with yourself. What would you rate your looks from a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't,
Just speak on what do you think people would rate you?
I don't know. The way you rate me, that is the same way I try to rate me now.
What would you rate yourself like
No, no, no.
self-confidence? 7,
If
8.
it's self-confidence, I would say 10 now.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
10 over 10. Okay. So do you think you're like a baller or then you're just there?
I'm not a ball, I'm just there.
You're not a baller. Your Instagram is not saying you're not a baller. Oh.
My Instagram, I'm
Mm.
not on Instagram.
You're not on Instagram. Aisha. So I heard you've traveled. This is so where's like your favorite?
Favorite place to go to Miami or Dubai.
If you were to pick one.
If I were to pick one, I think it depends on am I traveling alone or with family?
Alone, solo trip.
Miami. Huh? Yeah, Miami because Dubai is more of that luxury lifestyle. I don't want to do that from my pocket. It's better I do it from the family's pocket. But if it's just me, I want to have some fun. I want to have a good time. Miami because like you get to meet a lot of fantastic people and go to some fantastic places. You know, that kind of solo trip thing. You're there with some ladies you don't know, or you're from Nigeria, that kind of thing. You know, it's very nice. But Dubai is more for me because of the makeup of the country. It's an Islamic state. You have to appear somehow. That's what I believe because I respect cultures and traditions so much. I prefer going to Dubai with my family. It's not something I want to do alone. But Miami, yeah,
So would you rather, let's say, hit on a girl or like for the girl to like toast you?
Jesus.
Are you into girls toasting?
I think it depends. I don't know. I swear to God. It depends.
So if the girl should ask you out on a date now,
If
would
you should
you?
ask me out
Yes.
on a date,
Yeah,
like,
tells you that she's
oh,
interested in you.
tell me she's interested in me, or telling me, oh, let's go to
Yeah,
this
like
place.
she's interested in you. Let's go out. Let's see where it leads to. Would you?
If she tells me she's interested in me, I don't have any problem with it. But like, I'm not particularly comfortable when they get telling me, oh, let's go out, views on me, that kind of thing. Mm-mm.
So you're like, you want to set the bills and everything.
Mhm.
Okay. So as the president, what are some of the dumbest DMs you've gotten? Because I know people like call you for random things.
Domestic DMs I've gotten. Uh,
Or dumbest questions you've been asked.
I think, yeah, it was when 100 level students came in. It's not dumb, they're 100 level students. I think some of them were asking me for their um, class venue. I have 3 classes today. I only want to go for 2 classes. I don't want to go for the third one. My friend is not doing my course, but I want us to be going for classes together. It's just that kind of thing. But like I said, they're 100 levels, so like you just have to give them time. Or you can, your friend is in ILD. No, the ILD is on this campus. Your friend is in nursing. You're in, let me say, mass comm. You want to follow up, or you cannot follow your friend to class, that kind of thing. Or those that referred me to their parents. Yeah, just that. It's not really dumb. It's just they're 100 level. But for the rest, it's just I think when people don't know who to target their anger or frustration to, at the end of the day, just comes to me and my phone. So I've gotten a lot of interesting DMs from people that are really angry with the environment. So those ones sometimes they get very annoying because I'm like, what do you expect me to do? But then it's something you signed up for. So just look at it and you smile or you put the phone down.
Okay.
Mhm.
So if you had to change one thing about Babcock, what would you change?
One thing about Babcock. I wish Babcock focused a lot on the practical side of things for students. It's something that have tried my best um, using my office. You see, Babcock does not have enough facilities to encourage the talents of students. I I don't really like the student activities department because I told them, see, you guys are not doing enough for the students. I mean, the students should have, apart from an academic life, they should have a social life. Those interested in sports, you should provide them with best facilities. But it's not something we get over here. They're not really the best facilities. They don't encourage people with talents to come out. You see, get student artists. I mean, I've gone to places where these things are appreciated a lot. Even down to secondary schools. Oh, you're a footballer. Okay, no problem. When you come to school, we have scholarship for athletes. We will provide you with soccer boots, all of those things. So I think if Babcock would focus a lot more on the talents of the students, it will give the school a better name. I mean, there's so many people here that have a lot of talent. They just need that platform, and the school is not really providing it. And the frustrating thing about it is that when you want to do it, okay, like me using my office, I've tried to like let me do something to. I mean, you're not really that supportive. They'll still frustrate your efforts.
Tone you down.
Yes, and you're like, then why are we here? You're here for this. Everything shouldn't be about books and church. The other, I mean, holistic education. You should cover everything. So that's something that I will really, really target.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, what would you like say to someone that wants to, let's say, run for position of the president?
Hmm. This now says if you have first class in your dream, just put it aside because okay, let me not use my experience and judge. Um, for me, the one thing I've learned in this office is that it all just depends on what you have in mind coming in. You get from my research, I've seen that some presidents, not everyone has the same mindset coming in. If you decide that you want to commit yourself to the job, it's going to be very tasking, very frustrating. You become an enemy of so many people. A lot of things are going to happen to you. That's just the thing. So you should really think about, okay, why do you want to run? What are your actual goals? Because it's something that I felt like a lot of people had that misconception about me. A lot of people thought that I would come in there, I'll just like focus on social things. Okay, let's get the life popping, that kind of thing. But I think when I got in there, I saw that BUSA has really shifted its focus from what I believed was the main reason why it was created. It was created to target the very little things, and we've left that to it's on it more of a social organization kind of thing. So I'm trying to drag it back to the basics. And okay, we've been focusing a lot of on socials. We should calm down, build, and then when you build and maintain all your facilities very well, you give the next administration a chance to go back to that social life. But if you come, if everyone that comes out to just do activities, that your own infrastructure, your everything will just be going down because you're focusing on other things. So my advice would just depend on why the person wants to run. Why is it that you want to run? Is it for your own personal gain? Is it for the gain of the students? Do you have a fight with the school? What are you going there for? So you should have that in the back of your mind. Okay, this is what I'm going there for. And then when you get there, you know that you'd have 1,000 reasons to give up on why you went there to fight for that thing. Or if you can just, okay, keep achieving, you just, this is what I want. And no matter what, I am going to get it. You should just stick with that. Because if you don't, you see, you get pushed around a lot. The school will push you around, students will push you around, the cabinet members will push you around. Anyone can push you around. But when you have a clear goal, this is what I'm going there for. It won't be that way. You should be the one in charge of how you want to run your own affairs.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So, based on like your music taste, oh, use one artist to describe your music taste. Biscuit. Since they've done Whiskey banter, we know where you stand.
Davido is a very good artist. I mean, like, I prefer to, Whiskey just has that calm thing. It fits my personality more, I think.
So the way is too loud for you.
Sometimes I'm in that Davido kind of mood. overall, if you tell me that okay, I should listen to only one artist for the rest of my life, I think I can pick whiskey comfortably. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I mean, maybe Lagos was at 2020 or so, and it's still my top five songs. That's my top five as of last year, and I'm sure they're going to appear this year again. It's just they always recycle them because they just give me that kind of peace. So whiskey,
I'm the living for life.
you know, I mean, he's good though, but like
Or it's not just your vibe.
sometimes it is. I'm always in whiskey's vibe, but the video vibe comes and goes. Every other person's vibes comes and goes. But you see, whiskey, when I'm depressed, I can just go back to Wheezy and I'm good.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, what's that one thing that like you would spend your money on any day, anytime, no matter how expensive it is?
My sisters.
Oh,
Yes. I have three sisters, and God, you see, my last sister, my heartbeat.
oh,
So, yeah, when they gave birth to her, I was already in secondary school. Everyone was already somewhere. So, I spent a lot of time with her at home because I was the one closest to the house. We just have that, like, I think it's just my whole life. So, even if it's the last minute kobo and she needs something, or she wants something, or she likes something, and I'm there, or like, she lets me know. My sisters.
that's very, very, very sweet. Thank you for accepting to be here because I know you are busy. I miss you.
Thank
The
you.
whole school and everything. But then thank you for showing up.
Thank you for having me still among us.
Thank you.